All right, in the last video, we were working on the cross-section sketch of the skateboard. We got some of our dimensions in, the flat part, 1.125, tangent arc starting here, coming up with these dimensions. This will kind of represent the edge of the skateboard I'm measuring off of. This point kind of represents the edge of where the veneer would be. All right, so this is way too much concave for a skateboard, so we're going to put a dimension in between, a vertical dimension from that point to here. So I'm going to hit D on the keyboard, make sure my dimension tool is up, click and let go from the origin, click and let go on that point, and then on the skateboard, make sure it goes to be vertical, click to set it down, and on my skateboard I measured that to be 3/8, so I'm going to 3/8, 3/8 of an inch. All right, so that looks more realistic, I guess, for a skateboard. So that's pretty good. And then that's about it. And well, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but we're not drawing the full cross section of a skateboard. We're just drawing kind of like what one slice of it would be. And then we're going to, once we get the shape that we want, we'll just thicken it. And it'll actually give it some 3 dimensions to it. But for now, it's just going to be 2 dimensions, kind of like a flat surface. All right, so we've got that. And skateboard, again, this is like the cross-section shape, is mirrored exactly the same on the other side. So we're going to mirror the arc and the line over to the other side. And in order to do that, we need a line of mirroring or reflection to go off of. So we're going to make it a vertical construction line here in order to mirror these 2 pieces. So I'm going to tap L to get a line tool. Come over here to make it a construction line, just for, I guess, consistency's sake. You can reflect over a regular line, but when I put a construction line in here, if I ever come back to look at it, I know that was just for reference. So I click and let go here, make it vertical. You see the 90 degrees popping up on the right-hand side there. So click to set it down. And then I should have double-clicked because I was done, but I'll hit escape. And then in this case, since I didn't hit tab and then enter to enter the 90 degrees, this line doesn't have a vertical constraint on it, so it actually can like move around, I believe. Oh no, I'm sorry. There's a constraint there. I think that's a perpendicular constraint. Maybe that's what it's giving it. Okay, so either way, if I click on there, I can't drag that dot to the left and right. That's what I want. That's good. If for some reason it wasn't staying vertical, I could click on it, and I believe I could give it that constraint, and it would stick straight up and down. Okay, so we have that, and now I just want to mirror these lines over this line. So I'm going to click in the white space so I don't have anything selected. Then I'm going to come over here. Let's see. This is the mirror tool, I believe. Yep, so I'm going to click on that to get it highlighted, and it says objects. So what do I want to mirror? I want to mirror that line and that line. So those are objects. And then I come down here to click on that to get the mirror line selected, or get the mirror line tool ready. And then so I click on that to make that the mirror line, and you see it pops up over here on this side, a reflection of that. It's very good. I'll hit OK. And then I'm going to hold Shift and the zoom scroll wheel, and I'll just kind of orbit around to see what that looks like. All right, pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to finish this sketch, so I'll click that. And then I had hid the first sketch, the profile, the long profile sketch, the side profile. So I'm going to unhide that one now. And what I want to do is I need to get another plane out here at that point, because I need the same profile to drag up to this point. And then it does some random stuff as it goes through the curve, and then it turns flat to go up the tail, right? It's not concave on the tail. So we're going to draw those profiles at each one of those points, so that way then we can like connect this face through those lines. So I think we can get through getting that plane right here. So what we can do is go to construct, go to offset plane, and it says, what plane do you want to offset? I want to offset. I'm going to hold Shift, orbit around. I want this one over here. And then I can drag that arrow out. But to really stick it to that point, I'm going to drop this down. Instead of distance, I'm going to do 2 objects. And then I'm going to click on that point right there. And now you see that that plane is parallel to the one we just copied there. And so we'll be able to draw on this surface now, instead of back here. Okay, I'm going to select OK, and we'll come back in the next video to draw the same sort of shape, but on this one.